Welcome to Raven on the Rock, Denver's way to expose unique talent and original music from local artists. With your host, Rockin' Raven. You're going to enjoy what you are about to hear on Raven on the Rock. Brought to you by Rockin' Raven Productions and the Scoop 303.
Welcome back to Raven on the Rock. I am in the studio today with Myth of Creation. I knew that. I just had a little brain freeze a couple seconds ago, right before the show started, because the drummer, you're the drummer?
Yeah, that's me.
The drummer Justice drove all the way up here from Pueblo today just to be on this show. I feel like I need to bring him out to dinner or something. And then we have Mallory over here, who I've known for a couple of years.
Yeah.
She used to be one of my customers at Village Inn.
Oh, yes. Good stuff.
I've met more musicians working at Village Inn, I'll tell you. So, tell me a little bit about you guys.
Well, let's see. We started probably back in, February of 2013? 12. Okay. God, it's been that long already. And yeah, I mean, it was the guys down in Pueblo. Started out with a different bassist, and I came in around April of that same year, and been loving it ever since. So
awesome. So how'd you find her, Justice?
I don't really know, to be honest with you.
It was Tim, actually.
Yeah, I think it was our keyboard player that actually met you at a concert or something.
Yeah, he found me through a photo I posted on Facebook from a Wednesday 13 concert that same February, actually. And it was, around the time that, the bass thing was changing for them. And he's like, hey, you want to come down and jam? So it just all went to hell in a handbasket from there.
Cool. Very cool. So, what kind of style do you consider your music to be? Justice, you did not drive all the way from Pueblo to look at me.
Yeah. I don't really know. We get a lot of different things from a lot of different people. So, I mean, it's really a personal take. It's just kind of whatever you hear when you listen to it is kind of what we are.
It's definitely heavy, definitely metal.
Melodic.
Yeah.
I don't like to put a label on it, so
it's
all really
personal
preference. Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of what comes out. And
so, do you write your own music?
Yeah, we do. Everything's written from us, by us.
Who does that?
Everybody has their own intake on it. Our singer does a lot of the writing, but we all have our own input, our own twist, our own fill of things. So, I mean, it's a group collaboration on everything.
Who is your who's the other musicians in your band?
Well, we got us two, bass and drums, most important part.
Can't live without it.
We got Tim, our keyboard player. We have Robert, guitar player, and then Dante, our singer.
Cool. All right. Well, we're going to play a little bit of Adrian O, and we will be right back with more Myth of Creation.
Yeah.
I got it right?
Yes. Good job.
This is a crazy love we feel. To us new colors are revealed. On the shore between the flames. Blurry, surreal, forgetting names. It's all impossible, I knew. All these things that we do. Off balance in a fearless kiss. We hope it always feels like this. We break the rules without repent. We worry not where ours went. We hold hands in beds of trust. We live by chance, we live by luck. Our secrets glitter sharp like chrome. And we still take the long way home. And though we fly from yesterday, we know we'll never lose the way. It's all impossible and new. All these things that we do. Off balance in a fearless kiss. We hope play our music loud as pain, off balance in a fearless kiss. We hope it always feels like this. We know our era, it may close, but we'll stay pure like midnight snow. We'll always float untouched above. We'll always fall this deep in love. It's all impossible and new. All these things that we do, off balance in a fearless kiss. We hope it always feels like this. But now the rules, they don't apply. Yes, 2 and 2 still make a 5. We don't have to measure time, 'cause 2 and 2 still make a 5. 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 2 and 2 still make a 5.
That was Adrienne O, who also does vocal lessons. I'm going to buy a bottle of tequila, and she's going to give me a couple. We'll see how I do. I told her the first one needs tequila, which, yeah. So I am going to play a little Austin Young for you before we come back with Myth of Creation. And here he is with Thunderhead.
I see clouds rolling in, wind knocking down my door. Clouds rolling in, wind knocking down my door. Well, when that wind starts howling, I won't see my home no more. Some people say got to be a little bit stronger. Some people say got to be a little bit stronger. Well, I'm gonna ramble on for just a little longer. Got to choose your own path, son. What my mama always said. Got to choose your own path, son. What my mama always said. Well, I'm going way down south, way on down the Thunderhead. Let's go down the Thunderhead. understood. Say, it's a full moon tonight, yeah. It's a good night, it is what it is. It's a full moon tonight, yeah. It's a good night, it is what it is. The energy is high. Yeah, it's a full moon, baby. Yeah, it's a full moon now. Yeah, it's a full moon, baby. Yeah, it's a full moon now.
That was Kirby Velarde with Full Moon. I guess we had a little issue. I'm seeing levels. I'm seeing levels. Joe, can you hear me now? So we get to... Mallory was worried that we weren't going to be able to fill up 2 hours, but, you know, if we keep having problems and have to repeat ourselves, we will.
True.
That's true, yeah. So tell me about... We're going to go back. Mallory's dad was a DJ. Where was he a DJ at?
He was a radio disc jockey in Maryland, at least from when I last remember it happening. But God, I mean, he did that for years.
Yeah. Now, what kind of music did he play before he got into talk?
Well, I mean, he himself, he was in bands, you know, forever, you know, playing lots of, you know, classic rock tunes and some like country rock and that kind of thing. I mean, I was not around for any of those, but you know, that's just what I've heard. But
and he doesn't have anything recorded.
He does, but it's nothing like mass produced. I mean, he's, you know, he fiddles around with it. You know, I mean, he's really good. He has an excellent ear, very, very good musical ear. But you know, just hasn't really had the time to, you know, put something like full length really together.
Yeah. Cool. Well, what did he play?
Oh, he can play a little bit of everything. I mean, he's in bands before. He's played, you know, bass, guitar, drums, just that I know of. and he can pretty much pick up anything and sort of learn it, pretty quickly.
Is that how you are?
No, not at all. No, I picked up bass there and, haven't really turned back. I was glad that I had my piano lessons from way back when, but that helped out.
Now hold on. Justice, did she say anything about piano lessons before?
This is first to me.
Yes. We're just going to learn everything about Mallory.
No. We don't need to talk about me this whole time. But it's just, one of those things where it's in general kind of, in the family, it's everybody played something.
Right.
And
you said something about a gospel band?
Yeah, we had a family gospel band back when I was a wee tot. And I played the tambourine and the egg.
In the egg?
The egg.
No cowbell?
No cowbell. They weren't quite that popular back then.
Oh.
This is a while ago.
Cool.
But, so, getting into high school, I just kind of ended up, going a more rock and roll and metal route, and decided to pick up bass there. And my dad taught me my first song, and it's just
and you
been great.
said that was
Stevie Ray Vaughan. Yeah, I cannot remember the name of the tune, but it was a Stevie Ray Vaughan tune.
Very cool. And again, they missed it before. Why did you choose the bass?
Well, my brother and I had kind of grown up. He was older than me, so he started playing piano, and I played piano. He went into school band, and I went to school band. And when he picked up a guitar, I was like, well, I want to do something anyway, because I was going nowhere with the flute, but I didn't want to do guitar, so I was like, hey, give me the bass. So, and I've been thundering ever since.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right, Justice, your turn.
Why drums? Why not drums? Like, I don't know. Like I was saying, I've just always had a strange connection and pull towards anything percussion, really.
Yeah.
All the way from marching band to jazz band to, the full double bass kit, metal band, doing what I do now. My uncle played drums growing up. My dad played them in high school. It's just always been with me. You know what I mean? So it's
very cool.
Something like that, yeah.
And what kind of music did you grow up with?
Oh, I grew up on Motley Crue, Poison, Slaughter, you name it, all those hair metal, glam metal.
He had the cool parents.
Yeah.
Hey, I grew up with Tommy Dorsey and Glenn Miller, so come on. Although I loved growing up with that kind of stuff because it really expanded everything that I could ever listen to.
Yeah.
Have you ever, do you guys even know who I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking.
Yeah, no, my dad was, as far as like playing guitar when he was in bands back in the day, it was, Hendrix, Zeppelin, Sabbath, that sort of thing. And, so yeah, I didn't necessarily grow up listening to that music, but, Dad had the influence in him, so he knew, he knew the direction I wanted to go.
Yeah. Do they come to your shows? Do your parents come to your shows?
Mine are at almost every single one.
Yeah.
If mine could be, they would, but they still live in Maryland, so that'd be an expensive trip. Yeah.
That's where you grew up in Maryland?
Yeah. Yep.
I did not know that they did not come out. So what brought you out to Colorado?
Oh, we don't want to ask that question.
Okay.
No,
don't pass that.
No, it was a lot of
same
good
thing that brought me to Colorado.
I don't know your story. I'll just say it was a lot of good opportunities, and regardless of the tough times that I had to get past, it's been the best move that I made, life wise. I've had some amazing experiences, met these knuckleheads, and just had a ton of fun since. So.
Good. And the tough times, do you appreciate those?
Oh yeah, always a learning experience.
Definitely.
Always. You always take something away from it.
I always say if you don't have the tough times, you're not going to realize you have good times.
Exactly.
Yeah. So where were you born, Justice?
Born and raised here, Pueblo.
Pueblo?
Yeah.
Really?
Born and raised.
Wow. Where else? Do you have a goal to like?
What I'm doing now?
To play around the country?
Oh yeah.
Play more shows.
Yeah.
in different states. That'd be great.
Oh yeah. Ultimately, I want to make this a living. Like, this is what I want to do the rest of my life. If I could pay the bills with this, I would be cloud nine. I'm cloud nine now, so it can only go up from here.
Right. My show goes all around the world.
Yeah. Well.
You guys got to get some stuff recorded though.
Yeah, well, we have the one.
We have one.
Raising money for the the rest of them.
Yeah.
But it's tough too when, I mean, some people have a lot of time to be able to put into what they do. And I mean, not saying that we don't put time into it, but
We're just broke.
Yeah, we are starving artist kind of situation going on. Most of us are working full time, and it's tough when you're trying to it's like Myth of Creation is our baby. We're trying to raise it, but it's tough when you have no money to do it.
Right.
So, and that's the whole deal, unfortunately.
And see, this is where I wish I had a seasoned musician in here to like give you guys advice and guide you along, because every musician right now that's making money and living off of it started where you guys are.
Well, and that's the thing. I think it's important that we learn from the bottom up as well. If we can learn and do it on our own from scratch, then I mean we'll be solid.
Right.
We'll be completely solid, and that'll be great.
It'll mean that much
Yeah.
more to you too.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right. Well, we are going to play a little Jake Holiday and Money Shot. I love this song. Jake wrote it, and it's called Mesmerized. So we will be right back with more Myth of Creation.
Even though I've known you for a while, you got me acting just like a child. 'Cause I don't know what to do, and I don't know what to say. Every time I see your face, I'm lost inside of your eyes. I'm falling for you even though my heart don't know you. I wish that I had something more than what I have to show you. All I wanna do is lay beside you, wake up with my arms around you. Darling, you don't know what it's like to be mesmerized by you. You make my blood rush wildly through my veins. Thoughts of you monopolize my brain. And every word that you speak, my heart skips a beat. And once I lay my eyes on you, I can't look away. I'm falling for you even though my heart don't know you. I wish that I had something more than what I have to offer. All I wanna do is lay beside you, wake up with my arms around you. Darling, you don't know what it's like to be mesmerized by you. Even though I've known you for a while, you got me acting just like a child. 'Cause I don't know what to do, and I don't know what to say. Every time I see your face, I'm lost inside of your eyes. I'm falling for you even though my heart don't know you. I wish that I had something more than what I have to offer. All I wanna do is lay
Pepperdine's integrated approach to business solutions offers you access to an array of products and services through decades of experience, state-of-the-art production processes, as well as inspired technological innovation. Whether your business or organization requires printed marketing materials, promotional ads, specialty items, commercial signage, stamps, or simply functional internal forms, their dedicated staff will provide the level of personal service and support your project deserves. Pepperdine's is located at 790 Umatilla Street, Denver, Colorado, 80204, or call 303-595-3663.
As always, Raven on the Rock reminds you to please drink responsibly and always designate a sober driver.
And we're back. So I got these guys all coffeed up.
Yes.
So while I try to find my coffee, why don't you guys tell us all about Myth of Creation and where you've played and where you're going to play?
Where we've played, really, just up and down, up and down the Front Range. Really, just kind of Pueblo Springs, Denver.
Yeah.
Haven't really. I don't know. She said something.
Well, our first Denver gig was at the Oriental Theater back in March of this year. And we played in support of Murder FM, Fashion Bomb, and Lord of the Lost. Thanks to Joe Sheldon, Mama Trash, for getting us in on that one. It was an awesome tour, awesome gig. And yeah, we got a show coming up in Springs on in a week, actually, a week from today.
Week from today, yeah.
My birthday. Shh. But yeah, and we'll be in support for Davey Suicide at the Sunshine Studios Live. So come check it out. We have tickets on our website, mythofcreationband.bigcartel.com.
Tickets on the cheap.
Yes, discounted.
Very cool. And that's the 20th.
Yes, it is.
Correct.
Your birthday. You probably didn't hear me because when I yelled out from the kitchen, and I realized after I yelled that you had headphones on, you got to plug your venues. So,
oh man, the place we play back at home, I mean that's pretty much home to me. It's a little bar called Phil's Radiator.
But it's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I've pretty much grown up there.
Yeah.
I've been playing shows since I was like 13 years old at that place. You know, it's such a big family down there.
Yeah.
The local scene is just really tight knit and really, you know, they really try to support each other and try to, you know, scratch each other's backs when they can. And I mean, that place is home to a lot of people, home to a lot of local bands there. It's where a lot of local bands in Pueblo get their start, and I mean, they just keep going.
And what's it called again?
Phil's Radiator.
Phil's Radiator.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Didn't it used to be a garage, Jess?
Yeah, and I assume it used to be Phil's Radiator
Well,
Shop. But
right. I mean, you never know with some of the names, you know, they
Yeah.
change and anyway.
So
Yeah.
it actually used to be an auto garage.
Yeah, I mean, it is a garage. I mean, there's the roll-up door.
Yeah.
You know, the ramp, and
Makes it
all
great
that
for
other
loading
stuff.
in.
Yeah, I mean, makes loading way easy, but yeah, I mean, it's been a bar and a venue for, I mean, as long as I can remember, at least, you
Yeah.
know.
How
But yeah,
fun.
been going there for a long time.
As soon as I get Emma's front end fixed, I'm going to have to take a trip to Durango. That would be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to get some advertising going, and I want to only advertise with locals, you know,
Nice.
not chains, or
Right.
Yeah.
because I support local.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way to
Phil's
do it.
Radiator. I'm going to have to Google that. That just sounds fun.
It kind of only comes up in Facebook. It doesn't really come up anywhere else. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's definitely on Facebook. And let me see. Yeah, we played Sunshine Studios in Springs. That's the only place we played in Springs.
Yeah.
We did play at Bushwalkers beginning of
you?
September up here, and that was a lot of fun. Chris Ritter, put together a show for us, which was really, really nice. And the guys we played with, it was 98% Chimp, and
That's okay. It'll come to you.
I know, Murder the Cat. There we go. Yes, they were great guys to play with. I just could not remember that. Hoping to get, trying to, constantly get more Denver shows and that kind of thing. Stuff up further north where little bit more of a populace. But like Justice was saying, I mean, Pueblo is definitely home for Myth. There's a good following down there. A lot of regulars that we see at every show, and we're thankful for them too. For sure.
Now, when you do shows up in Denver, do these guys get to sleep on your couch, or do you make them drive all
if
the
I
way
even
back?
had room? Well, I mean, hey, I drive back work nights from Pueblo shows. If thankfully we've had mostly weekend gigs down there lately. It's been nice for me, but
yeah, we usually drive back.
yeah.
How long of a drive is it? You got here awfully fast.
It's about 2 hours.
Yeah, maybe
give
a
or-
little
give
bit
or
less
take
if
or a
it's
few,
depending on traffic.
And how heavy your foot is.
Yeah, that
So.
too.
How heavy is your foot, Justice?
I make it in 145
Really?
in that tank.
I've made it up hour 30.
Yeah,
I don't know why-
I'm not speed demon, but I definitely push it.
I don't
I
know
am.
why, but I was thinking Pueblo was way south of Colorado Springs.
Everybody does. We're actually further from Springs here than Pueblo is from
Yeah.
Springs.
Yeah,
It's
Springs
only
is
maybe
only
about
about a
35,
half
40
hour.
minutes. Yeah.
Springs about a half hour from Pueblo, somewhere around there.
Wow.
And we're a good hour.
Well, I
from here.
definitely can do that then.
There you go.
Emma can even do that. So you got your show on October 20th coming up. What's another one? Or is that it for
That
now?
following
Okay.
Saturday.
Yeah, that
the
following
25th.
Saturday. It's a new venue in Pueblo. Our old bass player, actually, him and the guy he's partnered up with, opened up a new place. I'm not too sure the name off the top of my head.
It's
to
like
be honest
venue
with you.
1925 or something.
Yeah,
or
I'm
something.
not too
I
sure.
can't
That's gonna be the
remember
first
number.
time. That's gonna be the first time
Sorry,
we've
buddy.
been there. They've only been open
Couple months.
months. Yeah,
Yeah.
so they're new. Seems like they're doing pretty good. So more power to them.
Excited to play a new spot. It's always
Yeah.
fun.
So I know that this is Mallory's first time with you guys. Did you have anything before Myth of Creation?
Oh man, I've been in band since, like I said, I was 13 or something.
Yeah.
Nothing too serious. I was actually just recently in a band. I just recently left another band, and we did a couple of tours. Played a few places. Did a lot of fun stuff. But it was time for me to to hang the reins up, and I wanted to focus more on this.
Mhm.
This is kind of where my home, my baby, my where my heart is really, and just really wanted to focus on this.
Very cool. So what you were in before, Mallory? Is Justice the one that you brought into Village Inn that night?
No, that was another friend.
Oh, okay.
But no, that was that was a brief thing that happened but never happened.
Okay.
And yeah, so I can't even count that.
Okay.
That's just no.
So what was before that?
Nothing actually. I had been looking before I moved. I moved here in October of 2012. Yeah, 12. From Maryland, and I had been looking for things. Actually, I was gonna do more of a vocalist. That's what I was looking for. For back there, something Nightwish, along those lines. But it just it didn't exist in Maryland. Nothing really existed in Maryland. For the metal scene and that kind of thing. It's very, very primarily country area.
Really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have
At
thought
least,
that.
well, for the Eastern Shore where I was willing to travel. If you go up to DC and Baltimore, maybe there was, a bigger following there. But Christ, even Baltimore would have been a 2.5 hour drive one way for me. And
Right.
I'll do an hour and a half, but 2.5 is just not fun. And that's why I really even went to shows there too. Another thing I love about living here is that everything's so close.
I was in Baltimore in February, and I love that airport.
Oh yeah, BWI it's a nicer airport.
And it is the home of the Ravens.
True,
But I am
true.
I'm a Bronco fan, but I had to oh my gosh, why did I get looks?
No, it's-
Okay.
I'm not into sports, so you
Oh, okay.
you can have it.
But they are the home of the Ravens.
Yes,
so
they are.
I have a little connection there.
It works. It's cool.
So we will be right back with more Mallory and Justice from Myth. I'm doing it again.
Myth of Creation.
You know what, Mallory? I'm just going to point at you.
Okay,
I was
just
telling-
cue me and I'll do it.
I was telling these guys I'm getting confused because there's another band from another country that I play called Mythical Aggression. And I keep wanting to say Myth of Aggression. And it's
We're slightly aggressive, but no.
Not really.
well, you know what? We're going to listen to a little Kate LaRue right now. And this is one of my favorite songs of hers called I Gotta Know. Okay, Gary Crouch, if you're listening, if I would have known that you were a DJ, I would have made her fly you in today to produce my show for me, because you being a DJ, you have got to know what I'm going through doing all this by myself right now. So, let alone try to remember creation.
Yes.
But I'm really glad that you're all out there in Maryland listening. That's very cool. And Mallory is a natural.
Aw.
So have your parents seen your car?
Oh yeah, I had that before I moved. And for everybody who doesn't know, since you brought it up, I have a 91 Cadillac Brougham hearse.
Oh, and it's a
And-
hearse. It's got curtains in the window and everything.
Yes, and just to clarify, it is hearse, Hearse.
Right.
A lot of people say Hearst, and under my skin. Just please, if you're going to, talk to me about it, at least say it the right way. For all of us Hearst fans out there, you know what I'm talking about. But no, it's
the Hornbuckles wrote a song, 59 hearse.
nice.
Yes. I should probably play that for you.
That'd be fun. But yeah, no, I had that before I moved. I got that in October, the year before I moved. So I've had it 3 years this month. And
Okay, so I know why I wanted to get Emma.
okay,
Emma is my 65 yellow Mustang.
and she's pretty.
And I know why I wanted to get her, because I saw one when I was 16, and I wasn't going to try for another girl because I had 4 boys. So I just bought a Mustang and I named her Emma.
There you go.
Why in the world did you want a hearse?
Okay, well, I I had my dream car at the time already, which was an 82 Corvette, and loved that car. And I had a truck. Wanted to get rid of the payment on that one, and I was like, you know what? I have, from a kid, I loved the Munsters, the Addams Family. Of course, they didn't necessarily have a hearse, but all that darker stuff.
Right.
Elvira. Hell, my mom dressed up as Elvira one year for Halloween, and that was my favorite Halloween ever. I was 2, and I still remember that. But yeah, so the hearse is just, it brings back happy memories for me, and I know people are going, what? Is it haunted? No. It's a lot of fun, and right now I get musicians and other friends that are musicians that I admire to sign the inside of it. So it's my collection.
Really?
So it's constantly growing, and it's a lot of fun. I've got quite a few in there so far.
How fun. I don't know if I could have people sign the inside of Emma, though.
Well, it's just, it's whatever you want to do, but it's all started actually by accident. Had a friend install speakers in the back, and was taking a black Sharpie to mark where to cut the hole for the speakers, and got it on the wall on the velvet, and there's no way to get that off. So I was, fretting, trying to figure out, what the hell, what am I going to do? But
OxyClean.
well, I didn't get that far. I didn't even try to clean it. I had the signature idea. So first
Very
ones to
cool.
sign it were actually the guys from Wednesday 13. And I've got, Beefcake from Gwar, Billy Sheehan, awesome bassist. The guys from The Defiled, a couple guys from Cyclone 9, Dawn of Ashes, Lord of the Lost Fashion Bomb. The list goes on. It just, I've got
fun.
It's fun.
I should have looked before it got dark out. I'll have to think about it. I got a card, my birthday card over there you guys can sign.
Okay.
I'm just...
Sure.
Maybe the inside of the hood of my trunk I could have people sign.
There you go.
Yeah.
That works too.
Yeah, because I'll probably never paint in there.
Right?
Yeah. So we were already down here, Justice, when you pulled up. What are you driving?
Currently my mom's car.
Whatever gets you around.
I don't have a vehicle.
I wasn't
currently.
expecting that.
No,
So your
I've-
poor mom is stranded at home with no car because you wanted to come and be on this radio show?
Yeah, basically.
She's awesome.
Is she listening?
I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't know what she's doing right now.
I tagged her in the post. So
Yeah,
maybe
might
she is.
be.
Well,
if she is, hello.
If you're listening, Mom, thanks for letting him use your car to get up here. This is fun. You know what I'm going to do? I am going to play Hornbuckles. Woo! 59 Pontiac Hearse. Yeah. And here it is just for Mallory.
Supporting local businesses doesn't stop with the economy. It is all about creating a stable and vibrant community. Stimulate our economy by browsing Rely Local's business directory. Saving money doesn't have to cost you, and you no longer have to weed the coupon books that fill your mailbox. Just print them from Rely Local Littleton. Rely Local has combined online job boards and newspapers to provide you with the most local jobs in the Littleton area. Get connected. We want you to be an active partner in our campaign to rebuild the Littleton economy. Rely Local Littleton, your source for supporting local businesses.
Today's Rely Local Littleton Meet a Local Leader is Alternative Arts Tattoo. Alternative Arts Tattoo business philosophy is simple. Be clean, provide high-quality artwork, be nice to people, and offer fair prices. This is not your stereotypical tattoo parlor. It has been designed to break down stereotypes. Tattooing has become more mainstream from the corporate boardroom to school classrooms. Tattoos are a reflection of an individual's interests, hobbies, and expression of themselves in true living art form. They welcome everyone to visit their studio to see what they have to offer. Alternative Arts offers gift cards and gift certificates, which is the perfect gift for the person who has everything and will last a lifetime. Fritz at Alternative Arts Tattoo began tattooing in 1989 at the age of 20. During his time as a tattooer, he has strived to constantly improve as an artist, the people he works with, where he works, and the equipment that he uses. His business mantra is, everyone who walks through that door is a potential lifetime client. His primary goal as a tattoo artist is to please each and every client that honors him with his or her patronage. No one understands how lucky they are to do what they love and make a living at it more than he does. It is with humble gratitude that he thanks every one of you that has graced his shop and the enthusiastic hope that if you haven't already, you will someday soon. You can find Alternative Arts Tattoo at 8966 West Bowles Avenue, Unit Z in Littleton, Colorado. Call Fritz at 303-972-7797.
Hi, I'm Kenny Lee. You're listening to Raven on the Rock.
And we're back. We were just having a little fun here talking about commercials and stuff. and expressing, well, it started out with marketing, and if you're going to be a trainer,
don't be fat.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's not very good advertising.
Yeah, be a fit person if you're going to have a personal training certification.
Yes.
Otherwise, you will fail at your business.
That's right. So, have you guys... Well, let me tell the story first. I have a investor from California. And about 3 weeks ago, I got all these microphones and my new laptop. And
nice.
Yeah. Love them to death. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know who you are. But anyway, so I was at Best Buy, and I was getting my... I'm sorry, Mallory, are your balls bothering you?
Wow. Yes, actually, the left one's a little... Oh, my God.
We're talking about her piercings in her nose. I didn't realize that when I was looking down, and she said something about putting her balls in. So.
Whoa, yeah, the listeners out there really got an earful then without that out of context. Woo! Anyway, investor.
Mallory,
continue.
did I not tell you we were going to have fun tonight?
You did, and you delivered without fail.
So anyway, I'm at Best Buy, and I am getting equipment and stuff, and mic stands and cords, and I see this CD sitting on the counter. So I asked the guy that was helping me, I said, what is this? And he says, oh, she works here. Have you ever heard of Vatican Vamps?
I have not.
No?
No.
Well, I hadn't either. So he called the girl over. Her name is Genevieve, and she works at Best Buy on Wadsworth. So y'all should go in there and say hi to her and buy something from her.
Sounds like a plan.
I'm kind of wondering, though, I didn't get to ask her if that's her picture on this CD cover. But I had him go get her, and she gave me a CD, and I said, I am going to play it on my show. I have no idea, maybe you do, Do you know what the name? She told me, and it was like 4 weeks ago. What is the name of that?
Ooh, okay. This is going to be an art and pronunciation here.
Is it German?
I'm not sure. It looks like the hold on, let me get this right. Okigahara EP. I hope
Okigahara.
That's how I take it. I mean, I'm hoping I said that right.
Okay, well, you know what? I'm just going to put a picture of it
looks
on
awesome.
my website.
It looks awesome. That's all that matters. Excited to hear
put
it.
a picture on my website with a link to theirs.
Vatican Vamps.
Yes, I am going to play that as soon as I find it here. Where did it go? I know it's here. Don't tell me.
We won't.
So you guys talk about something while I find it.
Well, again, if anybody does want to grab up tickets for our October 20th show, mythocreationband.bigcartel.com.
You are a natural. I'm telling you, it must be in your blood, right?
I learned from, I learned from the best.
But I did find it.
Oh, no. Love you, Dad.
So this song is called Little Samurai, and this is Vatican Vamps.
Dying sun, I have loved you since. Time has made me taller, shields of thicker skin, dreams of your porcelain arms as the rain was pouring in. But I woke up dry, yeah. I woke up dry, yeah. Try, so you train your mind with a samurai, yeah. As we used to measure heights upon the wall, I would lay my bow and shield to have you all in all. And the hair upon your waist flows in my warrior wind. For whom would you put it up, if not for me again? But I woke up dry, yeah. I woke up dry, yeah. I woke up dry. So you train your mind with a samurai, yeah.
I was telling Mallory and Justice that I was listening to this CD while I was doing my dishes.
Nice.
Trying to do my dish. It's very hard when you get chalks in your hands to do your dishes, without breaking them all. I did have to go to Walmart and buy a whole new set of glasses because I broke 90% of them. I broke a couple coffee cups too. But I love that song.
Yeah, and it looks like you can catch Vatican Vamps this Sunday at the Alamo Draft House at 11 a.m.
You are so good, Mallory.
I just found it on Facebook, so figured give him some props. It was a good tune.
I think I need to get Mallory in here as my permanent guest host, and I can, do more stuff over here and get these songs all lined up. And while she just talks when I can't. But where are they? I'm sorry.
They're going to be playing at the Alamo Draft House. I think it's there on Santa Fe in Aspen Grove. Yeah,
Aspen Grove.
On this Sunday, 11 a.m. It's a brunch, and then they're showing Interview with the Vampire after.
Nice.
So check out Alamo Draft House for tickets.
Okay, so what Vatican Vamps doesn't know is that I'm going to have them in on my show.
Nice.
Yeah, I love them. And Genevieve, we're kind of wondering, I know I'm getting old, but I swore you had blonde hair when I was in Best Buy. And in the picture Mallory found on Facebook, you have red hair. Interesting.
We dye them occasionally.
I know, I do too. I do too. I haven't done mine in a while. Mine was actually an accident because.
How do you accidentally dye your hair?
Well, no, I purposely dyed it.
Okay.
Good one.
Just curious.
I purposely dyed it, but I bought like a medium brown. And if my hairdresser's listening, she's going to scream because I haven't seen her in a while, and she doesn't like having box dyed from Walmart,
But it works so well.
I know. Unless you're me. Because when you buy medium brown, do you see the top of my hair?
Mm-hmm.
Is that like medium brown?
It's definitely lighter than the rest. Unless the bottom's not
so this is my natural
dry
color.
yet. Okay.
So I got medium brown.
Okay.
So I dyed my hair.
Okay.
It was black.
Gotcha.
So then I got a different color. Like light medium brown. Black. So the last time I did it, I got black.
There you go.
All right.
Just blend it all together.
And I got another box because I want to do, I want to
black?
dye it again for Halloween for my Raven costume. I showed Mallory my Raven costume. I have to show Justice.
All right.
It's very cute. Very cute.
Yes,
Very feathery.
Yeah, I'm co-hosting with the other Raven from VRDO. I'm co-hosting the Halloween Bash at Herman's Hideaway on Friday, October 24th. It's going to be a fun night, especially now that I have a costume.
It's always better playing dress up.
Yeah, but when Raven asked me, to co-host, I was just messing around, and I went to Party City's site, and I typed in Raven, and there it was. And I'm so excited. And plus, I get to wear it 3 times. I get to wear it at Herman's on the 24th. I get to wear it at Riffs with Burnt Lips.
That sounds painful.
They're a reggae band. It's
nice,
a lot
okay.
of fun. Yeah, if you guys are not doing any, you're Halloween people. Jeez, I'm sure you're doing something on Halloween. Yeah, but we're going to be at Riffs. And then the next day, November 1st, I will be at Brunswick Bowl. I'm sure it's early. They always do it at like noon. Mile High Scenesters are having another fundraiser with youth musicians. Last ones were awesome. That's where I found 2 girls with guitars who are now...
Yeah.
What are they called now? Yeah, I'm having a Mallory moment. I'm going to start calling, instead of a mini stroke, I'm going to call it a Mallory moment.
Nice.
She recovers from hers so much faster than me, though.
I will live on through brain farts. That's ridiculous.
Okay, and Mallory says that computer errors and stuff happen because of her.
Yeah, that stuff kind of does follow me around everywhere. Any kind of malfunction,
Well, Mallory got here, and my roommate was outside doing some work on the side of the house because he's putting cement, and I thought he hit the internet cable and cut it because like 20 minutes before the show I had no internet. And I handled it well though, didn't I?
You did.
I was very calm.
There was definitely a horror-stricken look of panic on your face, but there was no noise coming out, so it was okay.
So we got the internet working. And then I went to pull up a song in my playlist, and it wouldn't load, and I forgot that I had moved all my songs from one backup drive to another, so of course I couldn't find it. And then we were kind of worried about Justice getting here, and he got here. And now I'm looking at my clock, and it says 1911. How did I get a military time? Did you telepathically change
not
my
me.
clock?
I had nothing to do with it.
19 minus 12 is 7:11. Okay. So, Vatican Vamps, if you're still listening, I love that song, and I need to get you in here to be on the show with us. And if any of you want to meet Vatican Vamps, or at least Genevieve, before they get in here, go to Best Buy on Wadsworth and ask for Genevieve and let her sell you something. Give her a little credit there. And they were... I got to tell you, everything I bought there, I spent $1,300 that day.
Woo.
It was kind of fun.
I would have fun with that if it wasn't my money.
It was. And they couldn't have been more helpful and nice, and it was just a great experience to do all that shopping there. And then I've gotten a few things from offline, and everything's been flowing smoothly until Mallory walked in. I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you.
I bring destruction.
So don't forget, October 20th, these kids will be down in Pueblo at
Springs.
Colorado Springs.
Oh, Colorado Springs.
Yep.
Oh, that's where
Davey Suicide headlining.
Phil's Radiator is in Colorado
Pueblo.
Springs.
No,
that's Pueblo.
Our show on
so
the 20th.
confused.
That's okay. Our show on the 20th. We go north to south here.
Okay.
Our show on the 20th, the one that's coming up, that will be at Sunshine Studios Live, Colorado Springs, in support of Davey Suicide. And then on the 25th is when we'll be down south in Pueblo and playing at the new venue. I think it's venue 1925. I keep saying that number wrong. I should really look that up, just so I don't keep messing it up. Yes, venue 1925. Ha! I was right. And it's the Sereth Fest Day 2 event, actually, that we'll be in support of as well. There's going to be a whole bunch of bands and comedians.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah. So
comedians?
it's like a whole
Justice?
festival.
No, not at all.
Come on, do it.
So is it an outdoor thing?
It's inside.
Indoor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it'll be inside.
Yeah, this weather is kind of getting tricky this time.
Yeah. Unpredictable, but I love it.
I hate it.
Yeah. I was at a show a couple weeks ago at Centennial Park on a Sunday, and Rob Drabkin, who, if you're listening, I need to get you in here too. These guys are throwing things at each other. Oh my gosh.
I'm getting guitar picked.
But anyway, it was a beautiful Sunday, and you guys, and Rob Drabkin played, and then the Groove Hogs played, and it just beautiful day. And Bret Michaels gets on stage and starts pouring.
Oh no.
Yeah, so you got to dress in layers and make sure you have one of those little fold-up ponchos in your pocket when you're in Colorado.
Oh yeah.
And now we're getting into the time where you need those little dollar mittens, shove them in your socks or something just in case it starts snowing. So Global Eye is coming up, and I have a new song from a girl called Ariel, but I'll tell you about that in a minute, right after this message.
This is Raven with Eggs and Kegs Radio Show here on VRDO, and you're listening to Rockin' Raven!
Live from the mile-high city of Denver, Colorado, it's Raven's Eye on Global Talent with your host, Rockin' Raven. Keeping her golden eye across the state, across the country, and around the world to bring you the best talent possible. And now, here's your host, Rockin' Raven.
So, as I was saying, I don't think she has a last name. I found her on Twitter last week. I'm. Are you guys Twitter people?
Absolutely not. Don't understand it.
I'm having issues too. I am.
I get the concept, but it's just so much easier to if I'm gonna say post a picture, Instagram the picture and then I just tag Facebook and Twitter at the same time, so that I don't actually have to go on Twitter.
Exactly.
You know, it's just too many things, too many medias,
Right.
and not enough focus on some genuine quality, posting and that sort.
Well, if you actually get to the right place, it is.
But that does make a difference.
It is. But I'm telling you, this thing on my phone, I get these notifications up on top of my phone, and I got this notification, Ariel is following you, and so I clicked on it and I listened to her song and I loved it, but I'm on Twitter. And I replied to her, and then I got out of Twitter on my phone, which was a big mistake because then I couldn't get back in. And so I found her, and I told her that I was playing the song, and she's awesome. From what I understand from her website, I haven't actually talked to her. I think she's in California.
Oh, okay.
But she's from the East Coast.
Gotcha.
So, and I think she might be 17, but she could be in her 20s.
There's a bit of a range there.
There is. I was trying to read, when I finally figured out who she was on Facebook, I got, Justice,
I'm sorry.
would you leave the guitar picks alone? When I finally got to her website, which is originalariel.com, I was trying to read through it real quick, and the last number I saw was 17. She looks like she's 17, but I loved it. So here it is, Ariel with California.
I want my name in the lights. I wanna swim in the sky, be the only star at midnight. Before I knew it, I was lost. Didn't count all the cost. Now I wonder if I'll ever even make it out alive. I've been chasing dreams, but they're chasing me in the city of angels. I can't sleep 'cause I'm trading scars for that concrete star, and I can't find the sunshine in California. I only wanted to be me, had the best intentions.
So Ariel, if you're listening, I love your voice. I love you. I love you. If you're ever out in Denver, look me up because I would love to have you on the show. And I'm going to download some more of Ariel's stuff and play it the next couple months. She had a beautiful voice.
Yeah, it was very nice.
Very beautiful. So again, October 20th, you will be in, don't tell me, I'm going to get this right, Colorado Springs.
Woohoo! Good job. Yes.
But not at Phil's Radiator.
No, because that's in Pueblo.
That's right.
Sunshine Studios Live.
See, I knew that.
I love that venue too. It's an amazing venue. They have, good sized stage, awesome light system, sound guys, good. We've played there once and it was my favorite one yet.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'm gonna have to come down there
next Monday.
But she's got the show to do.
He's pushing me. He's pushed me. I could do it from Pueblo.
There you go. Or
Colorado
Springs, where we're playing.
I'm just making sure you're paying attention,
Okay.
Justice.
All right.
I
We're
know.
on the same page. We're good.
I know. I've got it down.
I'm awake.
So when's the next time you're playing up here?
We don't have one yet, but anybody listening,
Anybody
wants to book
listening?
us, get up with us.
We are going to play in about 15 minutes. We are going to play Monument to a Myth. I wonder whose song that is.
Oh, imagine that.
Monument to a Myth.
No idea.
Myth of creation, not to be confused with mythical regression. So stick around and listen to their song. So you don't have any CDs yet.
We have a CD single.
We have a single. Yes.
Yes, for sale in our merch store.
I'll bet you it's called Monument to a Myth.
Yeah,
you're right.
That's good. She's telepathic.
So besides the money issue, now you gotta. The universe gives you what you think. Okay, so you gotta picture yourself. This is what Scooter Barnes told me. You have to picture yourself there. Picture yourself in the recording studio, singing your songs.
I don't sing.
Picture yourself behind your drum set.
There we go.
Do you like? They're finding guitar picks in my studio here, and Justice is throwing them. Do you throw your guitar sticks too?
My guitar sticks. If I had them, I probably would.
Yeah, they probably play the strings pretty terribly.
Yeah.
Drumsticks.
I do actually sometimes.
Yeah, he gets rather aggressive. I mean, he'll just be wailing and just fly off, and no, they break sometimes.
Yeah. Fly across the room.
Duck, so you're not getting the ricochet.
Yeah. Yes.
Just means he's doing it well.
This is what you have to do. See, I play the cowbell. It all started out just for fun, and then I just started doing it. And Dreamboat Annie, for my birthday, was playing at X Saloon, and it was a fun birthday party. And I talked to Scott Rogers beforehand. He's the bass player for Dreamboat Annie, and he said something about me playing the cowbell. Well, the smaller it is, the more shocks I get in my hand.
Gotcha.
So like when that's how I broke my coffee cups, grabbing the handle and not grabbing around the cup. And I'm thinking, I have not played the cowbell in so long. I want to play the cowbell. How am I going to play the cowbell?
Justice, we need a song where I can play the cowbell.
All right. Yeah.
Look what I did.
That's awesome.
Nice.
This is my handicapped drumstick.
It did a strap to it. That's great.
Yeah.
That's innovative, actually.
So we're going to have to make Justice a couple of these so he can hold on to his drumsticks.
So we don't get splinters in the eye.
Yeah, really. Speaking of which, what is your funniest memory on stage?
On stage.
I was going to say in general or what?
Well, you can tell me in general, too, as long as it's funny.
Okay, it's funny. It was 6th grade. I was marching band. The littlest guy probably in the band.
Yeah.
They gave me the
biggest drum?
Bass drum. So we're walking out for rehearsal one day.
And in
the
drum
was marching him.
Yeah, I was going to say in the parade, it looked like this drum was
Pretty
just
much,
going down the street by itself.
And can't see over the damn thing. And we're walking. I'm walking outside to go, march in the street, whatever we're doing, and everybody throws their cases, trombone cases, trumpet cases. They just throw them, leave them everywhere. Bunch of middle schoolers. He cleans up. So I'm walking, like this, can't see nothing, and I trip over one, and I fall and I roll over my bass drum and just kind of do a somersault thing, and
like a hamster in a wheel.
Pretty much, yeah. So
That's
got
awesome.
up and everybody saw it. But
I'm so sorry. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you.
Okay, yeah, well, that
I can
makes
just
it feel
so picture
better.
that though. All right, Mallory, you're up.
Oh God, my life is not full of funny. That's all I can say. I have no idea.
You got nothing.
Yeah, no, I really don't. I'm boring today.
All right.
You can sue me later.
We're gonna make Mallory think about this because I'm sure there's something funny in her life. So you guys don't do covers at all?
No.
Whoa.
We keep talking about it, but we never actually do it.
Well, I mean, we will at practice, just kind of messing around. We'll
Usually
just,
Rammstein.
Yeah, we're fond of them.
Yes.
Just for fun though, but nothing live. Maybe eventually, but it's not my thing.
So nobody at your shows yells out, "Play Freebird"?
Oh my God, yes.
They do?
Yeah.
Get out.
I don't know if with this band, but I've definitely had
haven't
people
heard
yell Freebird from time to time.
Why do people do that when they get drunk?
I have no idea.
I don't know. It is the song. It's one of those things. And my dad wants me to put a PA in my hearse, and while when he passes, carrying to the funeral, he wants that blasted through the PA. So I mean, it's a popular song. It's a great tune. We're just not gonna at least play it in the normal way if we ever do it.
I don't think we'll play it.
Wow. And I thought, really?
Yeah.
Really? See, I want to be buried in Emma. And I was actually looking at her a couple of weeks ago when I was talking to somebody about that, and I think I would need like 3 plots.
You're probably right.
If not 4.
Right?
It's going to be an
kind of
expensive...
pricey.
Well,
unless they bury her sideways, that would narrow it down.
No.
I'm just saying.
You
Go
could
the thrifty
you could-
route.
You could get crushed in the car.
Hey, there you go.
Compact it.
Okay, this is gross.
You brought it up.
Yeah.
Well, I was talking to this friend about it, and he has a friend who's a taxidermist. So they're going to taxidermy me sitting in Emma with my hands on the wheel and a cigarette and a cup of Starbucks in the cup holder. Yeah, it's going to be cool.
All right. That's cool.
Okay, you're looking at me weird, and you're talking about burying your dad and playing Freebird out of your hearse.
It was his idea. But that's one of those things, when you own a hearse, or at least when I do, and I'm probably just way too generous. I've told people, look, as long as I don't pass before you, I will by all means, carry you to the cemetery gratis. I mean,
Okay,
that's
so
just part of
Mallory,
the
here's
deal.
what you do. When I die,
Tow your car.
tow Emma behind the hearse.
Yes.
Yes, but I want Hornbuckle's '59 Pontiac hearse playing.
Okay, we can do that.
Gotcha. All right. Well, there you go. Funeral arrangements have been made.
Yes.
I am going to play. You probably have never heard of him.
Freebird.
Not Freebird. No. Jacob Larson.
Why does that sound familiar?
He's 16 years old. He's a blues singer.
Okay, that does not sound familiar.
He's awesome. Awesome. And he can sing Mustang Raven for me.
Ooh.
He did at my birthday a couple years ago.
Nice.
Yeah, it was so fun. But I'm going to play a little Superstition.
Oh.
Isn't he awesome?
That was pretty cool.
That was
I like
Jacob Larson with Superstition. I'm not even drinking. Jeez. So Mallory is just telling me she has a clothing line. We're going to talk about that.
Oh. Okay.
Talk to me.
Okay, Dismal Wear Custom Clothing. I kind of starting up this business. I've got it on Etsy. If you go on etsy.com/shop/dismalwear, you can find it. And I do custom, jeans, hats, vests, jackets, shoes, whether it's, with adornments or hand painted, whatever. I have samples up there. People can check it out. And I'm just trying to develop it into a business, and I love doing the custom clothing and alterations and that sort, and very rock star style oriented.
Really,
and
you
gothy
like doing
and that kind of thing.
alterations?
Yeah,
I designed and sewed wedding gowns for over.
No, I don't think I could deal with bridezillas. I mean, love them, but no.
And that's why I do what I do now. I had to give that up, but I can design and sew a gown from scratch. But I cannot stand taking a zipper out of something. I don't like redoing something somebody's already done.
And see, that's where I started with this, and I'm just now getting into making whole pieces from scratch.
Really?
Whereas before, I was taking either zippers out or putting them in, or doing eyelet laced up strips of whatever, and instead of a zipper and button area, kind of thing going on. And I mean, it's for me, it was easier to work with existing pieces because I could already see how it was constructed.
Cool.
But,
I started out at the age of 12 learning how to use a pattern, and
I'm still working on that.
Well, we should talk. We could trade,
Hey, that works.
Yeah.
I like it.
I could give you a leather jacket and you could put Raven on the Rock on the back.
I certainly could.
Yes!
That would be a lot of fun.
Yes.
Consider it done.
All right. Cool. Mallory's also going to make me a commercial, a 30-second commercial for Dismal Wear, and I'm going to start playing that. That'll be fun.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Thank you. See what happens when you just walk into a Village Inn for dinner?
Right? It's all because we're broke and they have good food.
I go for the free pie.
Exactly.
Everybody goes for the free pie,
yeah.
but nobody tips on the free pie. I can say that now because I don't work there anymore.
Now that's just people tip for your free pie.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
Your waitresses need you.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't realize that the tipping used to be 15%. Well,
Right.
when I started waitressing in the dirt age, I was making $1.10 an hour, and tipping was 10% of your total
Right.
bill. And it moved up to 15, and now the government is, when you do your taxes, waitresses are being charged 20%.
Oh,
But they're
okay.
only getting 15.
Yikes. Yeah, or if that.
If that, right. Especially on Pirash Wednesday, because what most people do is, they're getting free pie. Well, you got a table of 10 people, 10 free pieces of pie.
Yeah. Still a lot of work.
That's 30 or and it's even more work than just grabbing the food out of the window, because you got to go back and you got to cut the pie, and you got
right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and if there's not a pie already cut, you got to run up front, and you got all these people up front. You got to grab the pie out of the case and bring it back. So that's an extra, like, for 10 people, that's at least $40 worth of pie, free
Yeah.
pie.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that $40, that really should right there be like at least a $6 to $8 tip.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that, and then when they
In
take it
theory.
off the bill, they don't tip on that.
Mm.
Yeah. So
sad.
yeah. And I was watching Friends the other day, and Monica got a $20,000 tip. Yeah, from some rich guy that was, wanted. And she made a comment about you're supposed to double the tax.
Huh.
So I guess that would make sense, because if the tax
Yeah,
here is
that's
like
about-
5%.
It still seemed a little low, though.
Well, yeah, that'd be only 10%.
I'd say
Yeah.
people just be kind. Tip your waitresses. If they're good,
Well, yeah,
treat
if
them
they're
well.
good.
I tip based off of service.
If they,
Right.
yeah,
If
if
you
they're
have-
bad, no, it's fine.
If you
know.
have to ask for ketchup 3 or 4 times
Exactly.
before you get it, or
Exactly.
they dump your food in your lap.
Yeah, that's never any fun.
No.
No, that's not fun.
No.
Anyway, I am going to play some Tropical Moon by Burnt Lips. Yes, that does sound painful,
Yes.
but
We
they're
will
fun.
enjoy it.
They are fun people. and they are going to be at Riffs on Halloween, where I will be in my Raven costume. I'm so excited. So here is Tropical Moon by Burnt Lips.
Jamming at the shanty down in Montego Bay. All the pretty girls by the moonlight is way. Coconut and rum is the cockatoo day. Come and play. Jamming on the beach and your heart pounds away. Dancing, dreams and laughter is the price that you'll pay. And all the pretty girls show you the way. Come and play. I gotta sleep in the sun, take my love on a run. Let the island breeze carry the tune. And when the stars grace the sky and the passion is high, I'll steal a kiss beneath the tropical moon. Just easy, man. Jamming to the rhythm of the dub music ray. All the pretty girls and their lovely bouquet. Ooh, Calimán is the cockatoo day. Come and play. When the curtain rises on the party today, the Burnt Lips reggae band is rocking, they say. And all the pretty girls show you the way. Come and play. Like rain, gotta sleep in the sun, take my love on a run. Let the island breeze carry the tune. And when the stars grace the sky and the passion is high, I'll steal a kiss beneath the tropical moon. In the sun, take my love on a run. Let the island breeze carry the tune. And when the stars grace the sky and the passion is high, I steal a kiss beneath the tropical moon. Gotta sleep in the sun, take my love on a run. Let the island breeze carry the tune. And when the stars grace the sky and the passion is high, I steal a kiss beneath the tropical moon. I gotta sleep in the sun, take my love on a run. Let the island breeze carry the tune. And when the stars grace the sky and the passion is high, I'll steal a kiss beneath the tropical moon. Tropical moon. 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 Tropical moon. The tropical moon. Tropical moon.
I love that song. I hope they play it on Halloween. Wouldn't that be cool? I remember right after we moved here and we were living in Parker, we were going trick-or-treating with the kids, and there was a full moon on Halloween.
Nice.
It was.
Nice.
It was very cool. So guess what we're going to play?
What are we going to play?
We're going to
Raven?
play Monument to a Myth. So you guys got to tell me a little bit about this song and how it came about and why it's the only song on the CD.
It was the only one we could kind of decide as a group to record.
Well, I think the reason that we went with this song opposed to any other songs is it's more of a radio friendly-ish song, kind of. And
What does that mean?
like appeals to a wider genre
Yeah,
of people,
yeah.
probably, than some of our more specific, heavier songs, where it does have some clean vocals on there and that kind of thing. People really get into that and then, catch on to it. Just wanted to give something that's, a little more, I guess, easy to digest, give them a, good little taste tester, before they move into the more serious, more awesome stuff.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So there you have it, folks. And here you have it. Monument to a Myth by Myth of Creation.
Tater from Ghost of Ivy. You're listening to Raven on the Rock.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
So, Mallory was sitting here talking to Justice about they've got to do it. They've got to do another track. So, now, guess what? It has been announced all over the world that you have to do another track. No pressure.
Well, it's not like we knew this.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of, actually, deciding, yes, we're going to record here. We're going to set the date, see what time the engineer has available and just make the appointment and do it.
Right.
But it's taken a while to get it the cash to do it. So
Yeah, that's probably the only setback. It's not that we don't want to. It's not that we don't want to record.
Yeah, I mean, we have the material. We have the motivation.
We have the material. We have the motivation. We have the drive. We have everything except the green.
So what about a GoFund?
We've been talking about that lately. We just can't really decide on which crowdfunding site to go with. I mean,
I would go with GoFund.
Yeah.
I just did the Kickstarter, and while I love them,
the only thing I don't like about them, if you don't reach your goal, you get nothing.
You get first of all, yes, you get nothing. And from what I understand is if you don't reach your goal, you can never have a Kickstarter again.
Seriously, I did not know that.
Well, that's what I was
kind of
told.
not cool.
Yeah.
GoFund, and plus with the Kickstarter, mine was way longer because if somebody donates more than $1,500, it's a big old process.
Really?
Yes, and it's not pretty. It's not that it wasn't pretty for me, it wasn't pretty for him.
Oh, ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's no fun either. Because that would make people not want to donate.
Kickstarter goes through Amazon Payments, and he got an email from Amazon Payments and he sent me the email saying, "What is this? This looks like spam," and it sure did.
Wow.
And he wasn't going to fax all of his personal information.
No, that's a horrible idea.
No, and by the time they got it all worked out, it was 3 weeks, almost 4 weeks after my Kickstarter ended before I even got any money.
Wow.
Where with GoFund, people put money in and it gets transferred to your bank account within 24 to 48 hours.
Good tip. We'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
First on the list when we get back.
Yeah. I really like them, and I've never had a problem with them. People have donated money to keep my show on the air and never had a problem.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, they make it like painless.
It's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
And there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, the reason why I started my Kickstarter was because a friend of mine, Dean, messaged me one day and he says, "You have to do this because here's why." And he sent me this link. Did you see that?
I don't recall.
Yeah, well, Zach Brown in, I think it was Ohio, did a Kickstarter, wanted to raise $10 to make potato salad. Oh, don't laugh, because he made over $50,000.
Oh my God.
Holy crap. Wow.
Yeah. And I thought, you know what? I'm sitting here struggling. I got hurt at work. Wasn't my fault.
Right.
I can't use my hands right now. This is my dream to do this show, and it's pretty much all I can do. And if Zach Brown can raise $50,000 for potato salad.
That's the thing. It's always those weird one-off,
Right.
things, and nobody's ever goes that well afterwards,
Right.
because by that time everybody's broke already. So
Right. And that's another thing. If you do a Kickstarter, don't ever set your goal
too high.
Well, I was honest. They tell you what to do. I made my list of everything I needed for the studio, and it came out to $6,000. So that's what I set my limit at.
Mm-hmm.
Well, silly me, I should have done it at $10,
Right.
Yeah. So, yeah, you gotta. Everything in life is a game, isn't it?
Oh, it is. Yes.
Juggling act.
Well, and my problem is I'm an honest person, so
Yeah,
it's
me too.
hard. It's hard for me to play games.
And for me, even we've had a lot of fun, raising the money by just doing shows and selling merch, and getting out there and getting the people actually exposed to it. And we know that the money that we're getting is direct support for the band because people have heard us and they've attended shows, whether they came for us or not. I mean, they've liked it, and that's been really rewarding too.
Well, and it's really important to open for other bands, because that's how I have met so many bands, going to a venue to see somebody.
Oh yeah.
that's how I met Fujita Scale. And the sad thing is now, I don't remember who I went to see. I just remember Fujita Scale, who opened for whoever I went to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that it's really important, and hopefully my show will get you heard. I will play your Monument to a Myth more, but I know you're gonna get in that studio and get me another song to play.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
definitely.
But definitely want to take the time to thank you for having us
Oh
on.
yeah, of course.
You
It's been a lot of fun.
Gary,
Stop.
after this show, Gary, I need you to call your daughter and talk her into. It doesn't pay anything, but
I've been looking for some good volunteer work. This
there
is
you
fun.
go. It is fun, and while I'm trying to get all these songs ready and get the mixer ready, you can talk for me because it's really hard to like do 5 things at once, isn't it, Gary?
I'm sure he's sitting there nodding his head like, yep.
But yeah, it was a lot of fun. And Justice, thank you for driving all the way
Of
up.
course, yeah.
He's a trooper.
Yep.
What time did I post that? Was it like 1:30?
I don't even remember.
Because the guy that was supposed to be on today couldn't, and then I thought I was going to try to get another one.
Oh, well, the actual post was way early. It was before lunch because I remember I was,
was
on
it?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, but still, that was like 7-8 hours ago.
Mm-hmm.
And Justice jumps in his car and drives
Mom's
up here.
car.
Oh, Mom's car. I'm sorry.
Thank you,
And
Pat.
yes, thank you, Mom, for letting him use your car. I appreciate that because he was a lot of fun. He does have a habit of throwing guitar picks around my studio, though.
Yep.
But anyway, so October 20th,
Yes, Sunshine Studios. Get
Colorado
discounted tickets.
Springs.
Colorado
Pueblo.
Springs.
And again, it's at our merch store, mythofcreationband.bigcartel.com. You can
And
find us on Facebook and Reverb Nation, too.
What kind of merchandise do you have?
We have the CD singles, stickers. We have a couple of shirts left, but they're not actually on the site. The tickets, and then actually where somebody, if they want to, they can just donate $1 as many times as they want. We did a raffle back a couple months ago with Mystic Ink. Had been generous enough to give us some tattooed gift certificate to raffle, and we raised a little bit of money that way. But we can continue with the $1 at a time on the site.
Awesome. Well, we're going to try to get you a show up here in Denver. And thanks again for coming in.
Thank you.
It was a lot of fun.
Yes, it was.
And we will see you next time. And don't forget, Mallory's making me a commercial. So tune in next time and listen for it.
On Raven on the Rock.
That's right. And always remember, only you can make your dreams come true. That's our show for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll be back. Raven on the Rock is brought to you by Rock and Raven Productions and the Scoop 303. I'd like to give a shout out to our musical credits for our intro, The World Famous Johnsons, our exit, Garco, and our Raven Raps commercial by Michael Hornbuckle. I'd like to thank Rely Local Littleton for sponsoring us, and you can check out all our advertisers on the left side of our website, ravenontherock.com. I'd also like to thank all the amazing musicians in Denver and around the world for sharing their music with us.